this is Rosalia Berghain live at the Brit Awards featuring Björk. Luna says Berghain by Spanish artist Rosalia is an atmospheric track from her album Matomami that blends electronic club music with subtle flamenco-influenced vocals, inspired by the legendary Berlin nightclub Berghain. The song contrasts the intense energy of nightlife with feelings of emotional reflection and loneliness. Rosalia's layered vocals, Rosalia's layered vocals and hypnotic techno rhythms create a sound that feels both intimate and immersive. Give me 1 second, I'm just fixing this. There we go. At the Brit Awards, Rosalia performed the song in a dramatic staging that transformed the stage into a dark, rave-like club environment. The performance began with the orchestral elements before building into a powerful techno finale, highlighting Rosalia's ability to merge experimental sounds with striking visual storytelling. The moment was made even more memorable by a surprise appearance from Björk, creating a collaboration between two artists known for pushing the boundaries of modern music. Rosalia is a Spanish singer, songwriter, and producer known for blending flamenco music with modern pop, reggaeton, and hip-hop. She was born in Saint Esteves, Sesrovires, Spain. Rosalia studied flamenco for many years at the Catalonia College of Music, which strongly influenced her sound. She gained worldwide attention with her 2018 album El Mal Querer, a concept album inspired by medieval Spanish story. The album mixed traditional flamenco with electronic and urban music and won major awards. Her later album, Matomami, expanded her style even further, combining experimental pop, reggaeton, and Latin sounds. Rosalia has won several Latin Grammys and is considered one of the most influential modern Latin artists. Björk is an Icelandic singer, songwriter, composer, and producer known for her unique voice and experimental music. She was born in Reykjavik, Iceland. Björk began her career as a child and later gained international attention as the lead singer of the alternative rock band The Sugar Cubes in the late 1980s. After the band split, she launched a successful solo career. Her solo debut, introduced her innovative style, blending electronic pop, classical, and experimental music. Over the years, albums like Post, Homogenic, and Vespertine made her one of the most influential and creative artists in modern music. She's also known for her artistic music videos, unusual fashion, and multimedia performances. She has received many international awards and is widely respected for constantly pushing musical boundaries. All right, this is Rosalia Berghain featuring Björk. Thank you so very, very much to Luna for sponsoring this video. Guys, let me know what you like and what you don't like. And Luna, please let us know if there's anything else we need to know. And as Luna just said, if anybody has any sensitivity towards flashing lights, especially towards the end of this video, there will be a lot of that. So just as a warning in advance. And thank you, Luna, for giving that. Let's do it. Here we go. Okay, dang. First, there's a lot of different elements in this. I really was a little bit like, what is this Rosalia at first? Because just the operatic sound, obviously, as an opera singer, was a little bit like, what the heck? But then hearing her, like, natural voice that she's typically singing in, very much understand why she is who she is. I'm going to back it up just a little bit to listen to that to explain what I'm talking about. Okay, so she's singing soprano, 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 soprano. It sounds nice. It sounds pretty for audiences that don't listen to opera. Obviously, it's very much gonna work. It's a little bit off of her breath. For if I'm talking from specifically operatic technique, it's a little bit like she needs to be completely like. And even if she wants a lighter sound, you still don't want the air escaping through your chords. So you want to do like a. But that takes a lot of training, so I'm not going to blame her for it because she's not naturally an opera singer or anything like that. I just wanted to point that out, that for the people who do want to sing in the classical style, if you hear like air escaping or you feel like you don't have enough breath to complete a phrase, or you feel your voice is like losing its sound, so like if your voice in the middle of a line, instead of going and continuing through, if it goes, it's because you're letting too much air escape through your chords. And that's kind of what she's doing. But not being, I mean, I don't know how classically she's trained or how much, any of that like kind of stuff. But it did say that she went to conservatory, right? She studied flamenco. She has classical kind of elements in her. But anyway, regardless, she's not necessarily a professionally trained opera singer. So I was a little bit like, what in the world? But then I was like, oh yeah, okay, fine. Then she gets into her actual like singing, and let's listen to what that sounds like, because that is glorious and gorgeous and beautiful. Also, the fact that she could do that is quite impressive. Gorgeous, very, very gorgeous. Love that. And in tune. Chorus is awesome. Orchestra is awesome. I think that this might be pre-recorded, the chorus, because to do that kind of a slowdown that clean and that, with everything just sounding through is very, very difficult. And I can't even imagine that, like that rhythmic change where that da, that slowdown. I don't know. It is possible, but I'm not sure. So this is gorgeous. Stunning. It's like a pop sound with gorgeous breathiness, which in pop you want the breathiness, so it's kind of funny. It's like the exact opposite from what you would be saying for the classical music. This case, the breathiness is gorgeous. The kind of slight raspy, warm color of her voice is beautiful. And then she incorporates that vibrato from that classical kind of sound, and she does it very well in this range. So this is a much more comfortable and easy range for her here. The other one is like a Queen of the Night soprano, which is very, very high. She sounds great right here, though. Gorgeous kind of vibrato. And then the carry through of the phrases, like she's leaning into the words and making them meaningful, and that's gorgeous. And the orchestra, those strings. This is what Luna was talking about. Pardon the bad language, unfortunately. This is the ending of the song, and she told me about this in advance. But yeah, just ignore it. It's a music effect, or repeated thing. This is cool. I have to give it some respect, y'all. This performance is pretty lit. I think this is Björk, right? This is Björk, I'm assuming. She has very strong design, very interesting concept, very interesting presence, all of that kind of stuff. Her vocal, I'm not going to talk too much about it, but it's obviously not as strong, but it's just an element of who she is. She's like one of those multi-dimensional performers. She's using multiple talents. And so that's, you get a lot of that. I see that actually quite frequently in our performance world. I don't mind that necessarily, as long as there's other elements going on. You can see kind of the multi-style. And also she's done enough work on her voice where even though you can tell that singing is not her main strong facet, she's still capable of at least like staying in tune, staying in rhythm, that kind of a thing, and making it interesting and unique in performance. Other than that though, holy bejesus. The rest of this was so cool. The fact that they made it like a miniature rave on stage and had this dancing and then went into synchronized choreography in the midst of this kind of a song where like the rhythmic and like just to track that and go into sync all at the same time with what the music was doing at that time is not an easy thing to do. So I'm actually pretty darn impressed for what this was. And yeah, very, very cool. I like that a lot. A lot. Thank you so much, Luna, for bringing this to the channel. Oh my goodness. Everybody say a massive thank you to Luna. That was actually super duper cool. Super duper cool. And very unique. Like very different from other stuff that we've seen on here. So love that. Thank you so much, Luna. Yay. If you enjoyed this video and would like to see another one of my reactions to an artist or group of your choice, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and comment down below what video you'd like to see next. Also, be sure to join Carmi and me on Twitch for our weekly live streams of reactions, music, and more. Don't forget to check out the links in my description for information, exclusive behind the scenes, and benefits. I am sending you so much love, and I will see you in the next video. Mwah!